Hello, welcome to another episode. I've put anti-personnel defenses all over the place to prevent, excuse me, what happened last time. And some progress has actually been made on this ship. Put a couple of ridges all the way up to the front that include some lights. Might as well. Something functional for these ridges, but also brings these ramps down to ground level. Here it is as an example of what it should look like open, and on the other side, what it looks like closed. I'm not thrilled that this bit sticks out and that there's nothing I could find that actually matches it in terms of there's just nothing that fits with it, so it's kind of ugly actually, but this is a more utilitarian craft anyway, so it should be alright. Anywho, still lots to do up here, still lots to do back here. The fact that this is down a whole floor is a little concerning to me, but probably fine, and it need not proceed any further. I mean, you could have the one hover vessel here and then go back up, or maybe even not go back up. Maybe I need, if there's going to if there's going to be a pair of constructors back here, then I might need that extra space, because they are fairly tall devices. So I think the neck is coming along. Got more ridges down here, including more land riggers. Fair neck. See, it tapers just a little bit. Sorry for the hiccup. I still have to figure out what's going on back here. There's probably going to be the warp core, a couple of processors here, and most of the length of this is some combination of storage for up to 3, maybe I'm going to say up to 3 hovercraft and storage. So that really, I think, aside from crew quarter areas, is sufficient for this particular craft. Alright, fools. It's been a few days actually between, bear with me as I scratch the monitor here, between the last clip and this one. I had just sort of gotten started, but then I didn't. So screw the last video. Man, that's the scale of these ships and bases now make me feel so slow when I'm trying to walk. So it's all gutted, and I have reversed myself on the ramps. The ramps are now not at the back, or not at the front, but they are at the back, and instead of diagonal, which was really causing weird problems. Not really real weird problems, but trying to get these shapes to merge. You can see it's still awkward. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I do like this slightly more rounded tail. I do. So this is more it, and you can see I haven't quite finished yet, but I think within the next clip or two, I will have fleshes out, and we will have to start thinking about where everything is going to go. Hello. All right, I'm not entirely sure about this structure in the back. I think there's parts of it I like, but it also isn't very compatible with the shape I've done so far. However, that doesn't mean, well, much, really. I don't have any mediums. Let's try to get these in back here. Which makes me think this one, and it needs to be that way. Okay, so it's 2x2, right? What's the problem? Oh, that thing's in the way. I'm just trying to think here real quick. Come on, back. Alright, so let's knock this back a little bit. Hello? There we go. Knock that back. Knock this back. Do the same on the other side. And here. And put that blatherskite piece of whatever the heck. Why is it down here? Page up. Okay. Still not quite right. Still not quite. Also, what if I turned it this way? Ooh, that fits reasonably well. Okay, so how does that look? That's some pretty big boosts from the back. Should they be evened out slightly by something? I mean, they're a little off center now. I am not at all sure, but that does mean all of this here. Yeah, you know what? Screw that, I have a better idea. Let's see, it looks like it needs to be... Oh man, it's so hard to place these sometimes. Up, up, okay, looks like I need to go back just one more on each side. This will put it in a slightly better position, I think. Slightly not quite so far down. And it fits right into this natural curve that I had already designed. So that'll do. So let's see. Still having some complications with this spot right here. So let's see. I want that almost certainly. But here it doesn't work. What is an alternative? What is an alternative? Go look up the definition of alternative for me, would you? Let's see. How about this? Okay. And that means this now is not what we had before. It is this, and that's okay. I can survive with this. Now, given the power of these two new engines, I'm not at all sure these ones back here are even needed anymore. All right. Okay, so we still have a couple of gaps. We also probably need to make a couple more decisions about equipment. So definitely back here there will be a major engine room. I think I'm done with these land riggers. Let's see, Starship parts, put that away. Probably put those away. Put these away. I could use more of this. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes when these things fall off, they cease to work the same way. In fact, you know, I'm just going to trash it because of that. Combat steel probably is a good upgrade for later, but we're not going to do it right now. I do need, let's see, put these away. Put these away. Lights, I'll come back for some other time. Computer core. Yeah, but we do need this and this. We need small thrusters, medium thrusters, generators. That is true. I should probably sit down and try to do some math about exactly how much of these things I need, rather than fiddling around with it. Fuel tanks, yes. Large constructor. I need large advanced constructor. In fact, I'll probably want 2 of them. These, yes. No. Yes. Rockets. Tool turrets, yes. Do want one of those. Sentry guns, yes. Gravity generators, 2. 2 of those. Large generators. Can I upgrade a large generator from just by pointing at it? Let's see. Small O2. Fuel tanks. O2 stations. We can come back for those. O2 tanks. Yes. We will want medical devices, but we'll come back to that. Armored window. We want that really thick combat window stuff. Well, I don't actually know yet if I'm going to put any more of those in. Ventilators. We will come back for that as well. Elevators. This is not really part of how I design ships. Oh, I didn't realize this was a 3rd constructor. Polarized hull shields. That's for the 3x3x3. Okay, that's going to take up a lot of space. wish that did something. Oh, see, these things have a lot of hit points, but I would still like to protect them a little. So I'm thinking of producing a bit of a flying shield for these. So if you allow, I'm just going to get some basic shape to that right now. So is that what I want, though? How far out do I want it? Boom. And then reverse the darn thing. Where'd it go? Hello. No, seriously, where'd it go? What? Oh, there it is. My face. Okay. Hello, stop doing that. Alright. So let's say that is the extent of it. And then we'll have a basic, relatively thin shield of some kind. Here we go. Right? And put that out a certain ways and put it forward a certain ways. Probably doesn't need the... Oh, you know what though? That's going to block what I had meant to do for little side engines. Yeah, I don't know. But, so, you know, from the sides at least, there's a little bit more forgiveness, I think. So let's see here. Boom, boom. Oh, that was it. Don't need a hell of a lot. It's basically just a shield, nothing more. Alright, so spin that around. I may come back and just toast all of this, but for the moment, we're going to do it. Oh, gosh. And I ran out on this side. How much? Not too bad. Boop. I heard that. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. Alright, so let's see. Shield, warp drive, gravity generators. I wish those were either 1x1 or 3x3. Don't need the rest of this for the moment. I'll worry about that later, actually. So let's see. Do you come in different styles? You do not. Okay, so you're huge. You're absolutely huge. Do we put you up? Oh, you know, those guys would work sideways in a different... If the ship wasn't split down the middle by a solid. Look at the texture sort of blend away. That's interesting. I could fit this, and I could also fit a gravity generator, but that's for some other time. So page up. No. There you go. All right, so let's put a little bit of space between you and the back so that I can double up on the armor. So somebody shooting for the warp core will have some work to do. And you are huge, right? You're huge. Yes, you are enormous, and you also don't fit easily. Okay, let's do that. So one big old assembly here. And you seem to connect a little bit, but it looks like we're going to have to build an understructure here. So let's go ahead and use something a little less beefy to do this. Let's see. What might work? None of these. I was looking for something a little bit more textured, but that's not going to do it. This could be interesting if the inside was a different texture. Let's see. Let's take a look at how this works. Stop that, go small. Let's just take a quick look. No, that is considered a whole side. And then the outside is something else. Well, let's see. And you could kind of do it. The question is there a point to doing that? Something reasonable. Let's see. What's something technological looking here? No, that's not it. No. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Let's just, I mean, in the end... I wonder if that's part of the problem, actually. Let's turn this off real quick and see what happens. No. Same thing. Okay. Is there a better? I kind of like that better. Alright, well, we'll not worry about it too much right now. We've got the stuff. Let's place our gravity generators. Oh. Oh, hey. No. I forgot. If you place them funny like this, the gravity will point the other way, which is entertaining. I mean, that's kind of an interesting thought. If this thing's oriented more like a rocket than a spaceship. But no, we're not going to do that. It's too bad, though, because that was a good opportunity. Well, screw that then. Turn it around. Turn it around now. Is it too tall? Where is it? Oh, there we go. That's too bad. Well, one is the one that is active. The other is redundant in case the first one fails. And considering that is a thing we consider important, we will put them fairly far apart. Oops. So that should something explode, the thing that explodes won't take them both. So here we've got some important structures. Pentaxid tank is quite important. Where are you going to fit? Should you be down the other end? Perhaps?
I think that is the first time I've ever found one of these particular pieces to be, excuse me, actually useful. So, okay. We've got this, we got that, we got those. It's a bit rugged under here, but that might be okay. Still need to fill that spot. We've got some reverse thrusters. We need probably a few more to counterbalance whatever's going on up front. I'm kind of thinking maybe... I suppose I should try the ship as is before I panic and start taking out some engines. All right, so one problem with this layout or with this engine is there's no ability to connect it. It's ugly if I don't. So I guess I'm going to have to remove all of these here. Keep them away from the back wall. Is there something along the back wall that would make sense? Actually, a little bit. I need more RCSs, apparently. But this would help. This would make what's going on back here make more sense. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Do you suppose we should just connect them this way? How about let's just do that? Boom. Hopefully this ship is dang maneuverable after all these dang RCSs. Sorry. RCSs wasn't quite making my brain work. So yeah, connect all these up that way, and that works pretty well. Let's see. So is there then a point to this thing back here? Let's pull out some of our unnecessary steel. No. What the? Interesting. No. Interesting. How about here? No. No. Yes. Always remember to eat when building spaceships. I know spaceships can be very absorbing, but you yourself, your upper and lower intestines also need to be doing some absorbing as well. So eat often and well. Dino Royal Stew, how about that? Oh yeah, they like that. Okay, so where the heck was we? Starting to build sort of radiation encasing for the hazardous stuff. Note, I put a dimple here in the roof, which is going to connect our thing, just not very well apparently. Cylinder thin 4-way. I kind of wish some of this stuff had like 2 sides. And that goes too far to either side. That's unfortunate. Some of these designs aren't
the best. Some of these designs don't work as well as I would wish they would. See, look at that. It sticks out from either side. That's unfortunate. It seems like the thing down the middle is almost certainly all we're going to be able to do. Is there not a thin one? Like an ultra thin? Oi. Alright, well, it's now hooked to the ceiling in a completely meaningless way. So I got all this squared away. So, okay. That's nice and everything. That doesn't look as good as I thought it did. Well, shoot. Oh, these are expensive. Holy cow. Alright. Okay, so our ship is powered. Unfortunately, I had recorded a clip that was fairly long, actually, so you guys may actually be spared something by not having to see it, but, excuse me, but it was a lot to lose. So I put all this crap in. I got 2 very large engines running here off the ceiling. There's more that will be done. A little bit of a nook back here for no apparent reason. Gets quite hot under here, by the way. This whole complex, and just basically repeat it on the other side. So you can pack it into just a few seconds of explaining, I suppose. I mean, it's not done, as you can see. That's kind of flat. I'll do more, but we've getting to the point. Excuse me, getting to the point where, I mean, it will. I don't have a cockpit yet, but it's getting to the point where it can fly. So I ought to do that early next episode. Take it out for a spin and see if I'm overcompensating. Look at that. It's kind of neat. Actually, I'm going to use this as a screenshot if you don't mind. Nope. Wrong button. And bloop. Right. And the placement of the whatever. Boom. Okay. Screenshot. So, hello. Let's get to the point where I can probably fly it and get a feel for, are the engines sufficient, are they insufficient, and make adjustments. But we'll do that next time. So, thanks for enduring, and see you next time.